smiling faces and my kunus. So I'm gonna be watching or reacting to Gemini's new OST from the Ticket to Heaven series. So it is gonna be, I think the song is called Tanrak. So I did just finish up watching episode 2 like maybe like an hour ago. So they kind of already like showed, or like we got to hear a snippet of it and like a kind of like a montage moment with them being really cute. And I was like, oh wow, yes, like I love that. It's just that, and then like from the lyrics I did see, I was like, oh, this is very like sweet and very like wholesome. And I just needed something to like, hopefully this is very cute and like lighthearted a little bit, because like the way that the episode ended off, I was like, oh my god, like I felt so tense, I felt so anxious at the end of it. So I was like, I need something to like watch, and then like I told everyone I was gonna watch this afterwards because I think it's gonna be really cute. But yeah, we're gonna get to hear the whole like thing, and then get to see more of the lyrics, and obviously get to hear more of Gemini's voice. So I am excited. So we're just gonna go ahead and watch. Also, I like that they're starting off with like the. Oh my god! Wait, did they film this in the pool? Oh, like this, like the white suit. Oh, y'all, I am sorry. Oh, do they not have? They don't have. Oh, that's rude. They don't have lyrics yet. It's fine. I'll come back and watch it a different day. But I was gonna say, like, I already like that we are, you know, having him play the piano, because that's like what starts up the song in the episode, and the actual sheet music from the episode as well. Oof. Also like the flowers on top of the... Oh, okay, so we are getting like a montage. Oh, here's the clip that I was talking about. It sounded like that whole moment too. I was like, ooh, he's wearing red and black now. Oh, okay, come on. Adding in Walkman. Also, at some point he's gonna move up on like his upper. Ooh! Ooh! It's not nighttime now. Oh, okay. Nice, wearing a great jacket, okay. this was cute. Again, I think at the end of it did get a little bit more like kind of like bittersweet in a way, because I think his like eyes looked very teary at the end. But I will say I do like that they used this location to film the MV for this, because this is, I would say, like the almost where the turning point of their relationship starts, because Tanrak goes to go like find Barth in episode 1 after Gonkit like throws his, or what's it called, takes, I would say takes instead of steals, takes his like backpack and like throws it in the abandoned pool. And what's it called, Barth is like telling him like, oh no, you don't have to help me, like just go, like it's fine, like you're gonna get in trouble or whatever. And we see at that point Tanrak actually gets into the water and helps him pick up like his papers and like his pens and everything that was in the backpack. And then they kind of have actual like a longer conversation about something more deeper in that scene. So I like that they used this again, because it holds meaning, and like basically like the start of everything of their to where their relationship has begun. But I will say, like, I like how they started it off in the daytime and he's wearing white. So you're like, oh, it's like, again, like that more pure kind of like image. And obviously this is like the same, I'm pretty sure this is like the same piano. If not, it's still a reference from their, what's it called? From their Heavenly MV, because they also played or Gemini also plays the piano in that MV. So it's kind of like connecting the two, but also like here you see, I don't remember if the piano in that MV had like flowers and like vines and stuff on it, but I like that here it's kind of referencing that kind of like that forest or that area where they were at, but because they added all these like leaves and like there's plants like growing from it. But yeah, so you see him like, again, it's like more of like that like pure kind of like image of him like wearing white, playing the pianos during the daytime. Then the second outfit ends up being like that black and red, which again, like I would say, I guess it could be like symbolic of like that him, kind of be more on the rebellious side, or like Barth's character. But also like we all know that I think Gemini's colors are like red and black, so that also kind of like symbolizes like something of his. But I'm pretty sure like that part is like during like midday. Yeah, like it's like either midday or it's like as like the sun is starting to set. So it's like, okay, like getting more like, again, that more darker side, and then until we actually end the MV with him like actually at night, like surrounded by candlelight, and again him wearing more of a not green, it's like gray suit. So it's kind of like maybe an in between of like maybe not so pure, but still tainted in a way a little bit, because like gray is in between black and white. So maybe that's like that's like the what's it called, the in between for him, like, because I don't think Barth is like a bad person. Like he just has his like demons, he has his past, and I honestly don't think he's trying to like purposefully like lead Tanrak astray. Like I think he just like he was sent here like to this school in this situation against his will. He does not want to be there, obviously, right? But now like he obviously takes intrigue in Tanrak whenever he sees him, and then like the more he's finally gotten to know him between episode 1 and episode 2, we can definitely see like this Tanrak is one of the things that's like making this situation a bit better and make him smile again, like, and not have to worry about like the issues he was dealing with before, at least yet, because like, we know it's gonna come into play, because the whole like Tanrak having to choose between like his beliefs and like his faith and like what he's been working for towards like his whole life and what he feels for Barth is gonna come into play. But for now, we'll say at least like he's not a bad person. Like he definitely like just has he's just trying to like live in the moment and just be a kid, like be a teenager, like experience like having fun, breaking rules, taking risks, falling in love for the first time. So I think that's kind of what they're trying to do with like the outfits as well, where they kind of give it an in between, where at the end he's neither pure, but he's not also like what's it called? He's not that tainted either. It's like an in between of like just what life throws your way, essentially, is what I'm giving. So I really like how they kind of ended it off here, but we still kind of have it, instead of it being like during the day or like when the sun's setting, it's at night now. So I'm just like, oh, like it's kind of showing again how the day kind of goes on essentially in that way. So I was like, oh, okay. But I also do like that they obviously and like added a little bit more or just clips of what we've seen from both episodes and also like from the trailer to kind of, show you like again what we've seen so far, but also kind of throw in like a reminder of what's gonna come or what's gonna happen in the episodes to come, because again like episode 3 is gonna be the halfway mark for the series, which I'm like, wow, that's crazy to think already that we're gonna be halfway next week. But yeah, so that's kind of why the episode 2 ended off more on the heavy side, like I mentioned, because they have to start kind of showing Tanrak's like getting tempted and like him kind of essentially like kind of like starting to freak out, or like kind of having like that first experience of like, because he's never had to worry about it until now, because Barth has like shown up and has had such an impact already on his life, even though it's like I don't know how long it's been, because they didn't really show us like or tell us like time wise, but it has been like, maybe I would say it's like been more than a month, because just of how many days we saw like of that, what's it called, of that whole montage. Well, who knows? It could be a lot longer than what we've seen, like what we know, because usually they try to do that as well. So it's just kind of showing, again, to expect that, because again, they really threw me off. Well, not threw me off, but threw me off, yeah, because like the way they kind of they, it started off like, oh, they got reprimanded. Then that kind of went really away really quickly. And then you just showed them really being really cute and getting closer together. And we're like, oh, like for a second you ended up forgetting like, or just kind of living in that moment. But then, at the end of the episode, we ended up getting like, again, oh, like the impending doom in a way, or like are kind of seeing how this is already affecting Tanrak and shaking him like from like wavering him from his faith, which for him like has always been stable until this point. So yeah, but in terms of the song, like I'm sad that it doesn't have subs, but I'm trying to remember what the lyrics were, because they did translate it in the episode. But obviously it's called Tanrak, so it means it's a song about Tanrak's character. And it's because whenever Tanrak explained to Barth's character what his name like meant, I'm pretty sure he said like, oh, it's because my mom was having a hard time having a baby or trying to give like birth or like get pregnant, so she came and prayed to this saint or this statue or this spot until like she finally was able to have me. And so that's why she named me Tanrak, because it was out of all the love that I was born out of, all that love, and hope essentially is what it was. So I was like, oh, that's really cute, that's really sweet, it's very meaningful, because it is kind of sometimes fertility can be like a really hard issue, especially if you really want kids. So I like that they kind of also added that in there and kind of like explained like, oh, like that Tanrak to his like mom was like her whole life essentially, or or what's it called, basically a miracle essentially. So that's kind of giving that too. So yeah, essentially, like I said, the whole song is probably maybe talking about how having Tanrak in his life has kind of changed him, or kind of made him see things a little bit differently, or kind of like finally getting to maybe experience like that first love essentially, and how like again how much is like he's felt, or how much he's like been impacted despite being in this situation where again he does not want to be at this school. So like again he's kind of like seeing the good that maybe like the situation that he has been in like he's been kind of put instead of like kind of looking at it as like in like despising the situation, or kind of like what's it called, or the resentment essentially, like having like despite all that he's like found a little bit of like hope, or like a little bit of like light in this situation. So yeah, I think that's what the whole probably what's gonna end up the whole meaning or whatever is what they're trying to do, because that's what they also kind of showed us, the cute little moments between them. And not really, and then also I like how they did that, because if you notice they didn't show us any of the what's it called, tense moments between them, because again that's it's kind of trying to throw you off because being like, yes, like there are cute moments in the series, but there are gonna be just as equally like darker or more serious like serious moments, or like, you know, where there's tension, because again, it's not gonna be easy for either Tanrak or Barth to kind of like be in this relationship with each other, with, since what's it called, like the whole thing of, you know, Tanrak wanting to keep being you know, follow his religion and his duty to the religion, and Barth is gonna basically like question that, and it's gonna create a lot of like issues for their relationship essentially. So, but yeah, I mean, I don't think I need to listen to it again because, like, yeah. But I also do like that they ended up, you know, even dating it a little bit more to the time period by using like the cassette player or like the Walkman, because that is setting the time period of like them being in the 1996. But also, I'm pretty sure like there's in episode 1, Gonke gets mad about the like his headphone or his earphones getting like taken from the Walkman. So it's kind of like, again dating the period. But anyways, I think I talked a little too much, but that's kind of me like also like, you know, analyzing like the song and also like the MV to where it kind of, you know, plays into, you know, the whole concept of the series as well as like the episode that this song was in, you know. So, but anyways, I hope you all enjoyed the video, and I shall see you in the next one.